What's up guys? Today I'm going to go over 5 tips that you can use to simplify your life. Today I'm going to go over some tips that you can use to make your life more simple, and I think I'm going to separate this video into 2 parts. So I'm going to give you 5 tips today and then 5 more tips next week. So if you want to see part 2 of this video, don't forget to subscribe. But for now, let's jump right in with the first tip. The first way to simplify your life that I want to talk about today is to declutter. I already talked about the benefits of decluttering in another video, but I think that this is really a great way to simplify your life. When you have less stuff, there's a lot less visual clutter at your place. It's also a lot easier to clean when you have less stuff lying around, and you remove a lot of distractions from your life. So I think decluttering is a good first step if you want to simplify your life. Another great way to simplify your life is to get rid of your TV. I'm not sure how much the average person watches per day, but I think it's somewhere around 3 to 5 hours, which is just insane to me. It's so much time, and watching television really robs you of your 2 most valuable resources, time and attention. Those 2 resources are limited, and they are incredibly valuable because those are the resources that make up your life. So watching TV really takes a lot away from you. It distracts you from the things that are really important, from your friends, from your family, and it also adds a lot of negative influences. A lot of movies and TV shows portray values that I would say are not very helpful. It's often about greed and jealousy and anger and revenge and all those negative things that you don't really want in your life. Now that doesn't mean that you can never watch anything. I don't own a TV, but once a week or so I watch a movie or a TV show on my laptop, and because I only watch very little, I can be very intentional about the things that I choose to watch and only watch programs that inspire me and that at the very least don't add any negative influences into my life. Things I said about watching TV also apply to social media. Using social media costs you a lot of time and attention, and that is time and attention that you can't use on other things that are more important to you. And what is so insidious about social media is that you have it on you 24/7. You can always pull out your phone and go on Instagram or Facebook or any other app, and in that way social media really invades your entire life and makes it very difficult to focus on anything in the moment and to be really present. So what I recommend to you is that you delete the apps that you think don't really add value to your life but that distract you a lot. Or if you do get some value out of these apps but you feel that they sometimes take overhand, then set yourself rules. For example, that you choose a specific time window every day where you go on social media, for example half an hour every afternoon, but you decide to only use social media in that half hour and don't go on these apps the rest of the day. And that can help you to reduce the negative impact social media has on your life and to avoid being distracted by it constantly. Something else you can do is to remove commitments from your life that no longer serve you. All of us have a lot of different commitments in our lives. We have our jobs, we have hobbies and clubs that we are part of, and friends we meet on a regular basis. And some of these commitments bring us a lot of value, they bring us a lot of joy, and they really improve our lives. But some of them don't do that so much. So I invite you to really evaluate all the commitments you have. Maybe write a list with every commitment you have. You can look through your calendar to see what are the things that you spend a lot of time on. And then really think about, do these things add value? And is the time that you spend on those commitments adequate to the amount of value that you get out of them? So I want you to be very ruthless here and really take a hard look, and if you find that you have commitments in your life that don't really serve you, that don't serve a purpose and that don't improve your life, then let go of them. Very closely related to the commitments we have are the relationships that we have in our lives. We all have some relationships that bring us a lot of value, that make us happy, that bring a lot of joy into our lives, and that really improve the quality of our lives. But many of us also have relationships to people that don't really bring much joy and that don't really add a lot of value to our lives. We all know these toxic people that always complain and only come to you when they need help, and they don't really add anything to your life. If you can, I think the best idea is to remove those people from your life. I know that this sounds really harsh and it sounds horrible to remove people from your life and to cut the ties with people you might know for a long time. But that's the wrong way to think about it, because whenever you say yes to somebody, you have to say no to someone else. And that way you will never be able to say yes to everybody. So I think the best option is to say no to the people that don't really add much value to your life, so you can say yes to the people that are truly important. Because if you spend time with that old friend that really only adds negativity and always complains and is bitter, that's time you can spend with your loved ones. That's time that you can spend with friends that are really close to you and that improved your life a lot. So even though it can be hard and it seems horrible, I think the best thing is often to cut ties with people that no longer serve you. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you got some value out of it. If you did, please like this video and comment, because this tells YouTube that people get value out of the content and it helps this channel to reach more people. And if you want to see part 2 of this video and hear 5 more tips to simplify your life, then don't forget to subscribe, and I see you guys in my next video.